The first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. The Detroit Pistons have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Magic. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs continues.
It's Game 4 of the Eastern Conference Quarterfinals. Glad you could join us today. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight. Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Magic, down low, it's Banchero and Carter. The guard pair form will be Suggs and Bane. And it's Wagner in at the 3 spot. Look at Orlando. Well, they know how important it is to even up this series here at home and avoid going down 3-1.
Yeah, the odds of coming back from a 3-1 deficit are slim. They'll need the help of their fans to pick up a win here tonight.
Now here is Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, we've seen Tobias do this for years. Figure out different ways to score it, including via the free throw.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
And Harris drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Carter outside. Pass to Bane. Wagner kicks to Bane. Drills the three-pointer.
Shooting off the catch is the core of Bane's game, but he can do so much more.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham sets a screen for Robinson. No good on the 3. Suggs looking around. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And that one no good to start him off in the night. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Banchero. Good, nice job down low.
The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Thompson, a screen on Suggs. Knocks it loose. Suggs with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Asar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
no good. Orlando, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside, Suggs. The 3. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his three-point shooting has come a long way since entering the league.
Now here is Harris. Cunningham outside. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And Cunningham responds confidently at the other end.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Harris. Carter kicks to Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Suggs knocking it down, clapping right back from deep.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Now, here's Wagner. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Thompson against Wagner. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Pass to Harris. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
Nice job getting inside and executing. I like seeing Cunningham be aggressive around the basket.
Carter sets the pick for Bain. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bain's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Magic.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got his 3rd basket of the night. Magic leading by 4. Suggs passes to Banchero. And here is Bain. 3-pointer. And it's Paolo Banchero with the 3. 5 points in the game.
He's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level.
Now, here is Robinson. Scoreless thus far. Thompson with it. Picked up by Banchero. Harris inside the line. Offensive rebound. Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, Duren has those long arms. Terrific rebounder at both ends.
Payton for 3. Detroit with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, he obviously came in ready to play, already hitting 4 of his first 5 shots.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Over Harris. And it's Banchero missing. Pistons trail by 3. Harris a screen on Banchero. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Black's checked in for Orlando.
Number 0, Anthony Black.
Outside Robinson. Cunningham with it. Working on Black. And it's denied.
Great job staying connected by Black, using his 6'7" length on defense.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you know, at 6'10", Wagner brings a lot of versatility to the court with his scoring, passing, and ability to defend multiple positions.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Harris outside. Robinson kicks to Thompson. Harris looking it over. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Cunningham's got 12 in the game.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Bain passes to Carter. Pass to Black. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Magic lead by 5.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Outside Robinson. On the wing, Thompson. Cunningham outside. And here is Robinson. Guarded by Bain. Harris outside. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Orlando. Black with it. Pass to Banchero. Carter outside. Now Bain. Covered by Cunningham. Releases. Rebound, Detroit.
Just tremendous defense right there. Applying the pressure.
Thompson finds Cunningham. Back to Thompson. Harris outside. Cunningham outside. Shoots over Black. During the pass to Robinson. Another 3 for Detroit.
I mean, this is what Duncan Robinson does. He finds you points at the arc.
Pass to Bain. Carter with a screen on Robinson. Bain drives in, and it's blocked. Here's the break. And Thompson kicks to Harris. Shot on the way. Outside for Robinson. Cunningham looking around. Beyond the arc. And the Pistons another 3.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
So for the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Howard in for Bain. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Azar Thompson. And it's Jenkins in for Robinson. Black the pass to Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Jenkins the pass to Duran. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Richardson, he's checked in for Howard.
Number 11, Case Richardson.
Orlando, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Bounce pass, Black. Bitadze finds Banchero. Bitadze, a screen on Harris. Banchero passes to Bitadze. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 9.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Now Cunningham. He's got 15. Stewart with the screen on Richardson. Cunningham for 3. And again, Cunningham missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Wagner outside. Banchero draws the double. That's good from Wagner on the assist from Banchero. And now a 6-point Magic lead. To the right side. Pass to Cunningham. Stewart with the screen on Richardson. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And Orlando has possession. 1:15 left here in the first quarter. Wagner passes to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Rejected by Harris.
What a hustle play by Harris. Getting to the shot and shutting it down.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
For the Magic, Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero, and it's Carter in for Richardson. Then for the Pistons, Howland, he's checked in for Jalen Duran. Green comes in for Harris. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Cunningham. Now here's Green. And here's Huerter outside. And it's Wagner with the rebound. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Wagner kicks to Wagner. It's deflected. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here is Jenkins. Still yet to score. Stewart down low. Bitadze's there. It's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First personal foul, second team foul.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Three-pointer hits them both. So it's Detroit now. Will it go? And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Orlando holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
They've got Wagner, but Taze is out there with Wagner. Then there's Black. This is out there for Orlando. Here's Holland. Hasn't made one yet. Stewart with the screen on Wagner. Orlando grabs the miss. Has to be Taze. Now, here's Wagner. Not a lot of room. Taken away. Played through the first minute here in the second. Here's one in. Lets it go from deep. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Magic leading by 10. Wagner outside. Wagner outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Shot clock at 5. Here's Black, and Orlando again with the bucket.
Well, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Here's one in. Green with the screen on Wagner. Bobbed up there for Green. Stewart kicks to Holland. Off the mark and a bad shot there. Orlando's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Pass to Taze. Here's Black. He's got 5. Lays it up off the glass. Black's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, sometimes you got to create room for yourself, and that's exactly what Black does with that pick and roll.
Jenkins the pass to Stewart. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Wagner outside. Pass to Black. And the layup's good off the glass. Black's got 9 points.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. the switch here. Banchero's checked in. With the bounce pass. Cunningham outside. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Orlando leading by 16. Wagner outside. Banchero outside. Floats one. Holland with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Cunningham's got 17 now.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
Thompson against Banchero. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Cunningham. 17 points in the game. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Baines checked in for Orlando. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Harris is checked in. Now, here's Cunningham. 19 points in the game. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 21.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Back the pass to Wagner. Banchero inside, guarded by Harris. The shot's good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Harris outside. Pistons passing it around. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. Carter's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Black. Magic leading by 14. Suggs passes to Wagner. Harris against Banchero. There's the lob to Carter. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, if you get that ball anywhere near the rim, Carter knows what to do with it.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Stewart. Now here is Harris. He's covered by Banchero. Harris kicks to Thompson. Pocket 6. Shoots it. Orlando grabs the miss.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Payne for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Cunningham drives in. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Harris outside. Cunningham outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, a shooter like Cunningham has no reason to hesitate. He can just take the shot.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Suggs, great positioning on the putback.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Stewart. Thompson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons trail by 15. Pass to Thompson. Here's Stewart. He's covered by Suggs. And Stewart gets it to go.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Carter kicks to Bain. Cranes the 3-pointer. Bain's got 9.
He's already got 9 points from 3-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
Inside. Here's Stewart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Stewart's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Blacks checked in for Wagner. And a switcher also for Detroit. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Isaiah Stewart. Here's Black. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Suggs. Banchero against Harris. Pass to Carter. Now, here's Suggs. 5 on the clock. From downtown. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
With his 6'6" frame, Cunningham is a nightmare matchup.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Cunningham.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
And he makes both free throws.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Here's Black. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Bain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Pistons trail by 12. Robinson left side. Harris, bounce pass. There's the lob to Duren. Here's Black, covered by Cunningham. Outside, Bain. Van Carroll looking around. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Cunningham outside. And it's Anthony Black with the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, picking up his 2nd foul, he can still be aggressive, but has to be smart about it.
Now, here is Robinson. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
For 3, Harris.
And good contest right there from Banchero, using that size as a distraction on defense.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Carter. 1:39 left in the first half. Suggs against Robinson. And that one is good from Suggs. Suggs has got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Carter with the screen. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Pass to Bain. And here's Banchero. Shoots the 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. It's a 14-point game. Robinson kicks to Harris. They double him with Bain. 6 to shoot. Duran sets the screen for Thompson. Duran the pass to Thompson. Offensive rebound to the inside. Harris outside. Thompson a screen on Banchero. That one good for 2.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Orlando up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Speaking with Jamal Mosley, Coach, I know you told your team before the game, let's be ourselves. Keep doing what we've been doing. So far, so good?
That was it. We've been here for a reason. Like, we've done it all year long by playing together, playing as a team, playing as a unit, defending at a high level. And these guys, that's what we need to do more of.
Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Detroit Pistons.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie. If they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Magic leading by 12. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the small forward.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Cunningham inside. He's covered by Suggs, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Here's Duran. The shot from the low post is good. Duran's got his second bucket.
And this is where Duran is most comfortable operating from. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. A three-pointer, no good. Pistons trail by 13. On the wing, Harris. There's the lob to Duran. Stolen by Carter. Down low, here's Banchero. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 5 points in the quarter.
An offensive machine. The energy you get from Banchero on that end of the floor is impressive.
Back to Cunningham. It's tipped. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. On the wing, Harris. Crafty move. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Paolo Banchero.
This is Harris putting his physicality to good use, making sure he gets some contact inside and draws the whistle.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Harris.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And Harris drops them both. Here's Suggs. 12 points for him. Pass to Wagner. Carter outside. Magic moving the ball around. Banchero against Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Pulls from the top of the key. And bang, the bucket on the assist from Carter. Carter's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Turner. Oh my goodness! What a play!
Hey, if you're looking for creativity midair, you're in the right place. Duran with the flourish.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Suggs passes to Banchero. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And the shot is good. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Outside, Robinson. In the corner, it's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
Oh, just pure from the corner. Harris doesn't pass up an opportunity from there.
Suggs dishes to Banchero. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Wagner with it. Outside, Suggs. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Suggs has got 15 points. Pass to Duran. Harris kicks to Cunningham. And that one is good. 28 points for Cade Cunningham.
Well, to be able to add that move in on the fly, incredible control on the spray from Cunningham.
Here is Carter to the middle. Here's Banchero. It's deflected. Cunningham outside. Pass to Thompson. Outside Robinson. Out to Harris. Fires from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. 12 points for him.
You know, Harris blossomed into a stretch big, putting tons of work into his three-point stroke.
They set the pick. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Suggs in the corner. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Over Cunningham, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Yeah, good decision-making out of the two-man game. Suggs calls his own number.
Suggs against Cunningham. Over Suggs. Puts the move on. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Cunningham.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Bain. Good on the three-point shot. And the Magic lead by 13.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. Wagner outside. He's feeling it. And again, it's Orlando converting. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Magic.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing they've really excelled at tonight is protecting the rim. Shooters keep getting their shots swatted away by this squad.
Outside, Bain. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And another three for Orlando.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Robinson kicks to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Suggs. Cunningham for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Duran, the pass to Cunningham. Six on the shot clock. Suggs with some nice defense.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Carter. Got a hand on it.
An effective stopper at the rim. Duran sure knows how to use those long arms.
That one falls.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Magic leading by 16. Here's Bain. Again, the Magic score.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Orlando making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Jenkins, he's checked in for Detroit. Robinson against Spain. Robinson passes to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze comes in for Wagner. And it's Anthony Black in for Jalen Suggs. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. Pistons trail by 18. Jenkins the pass to Stewart. Now here's Jenkins. Stewart kicks to Jenkins. In the corner, it's Robinson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Here's Jenkins. Off target from outside. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And he banks in the layup. Banchero's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this year.
Now Jenkins. Nothing on the board. And it's Thompson with the jam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Magic leading by 18. Like the pass to Wagner. Thompson against Banchero. Outside, Bain. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Stewart. And Thompson kicks to Robinson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Well, Orlando shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
And wow, look at the quickness there from Banchero getting the shot up in a hurry.
Thompson outside. Pass to Robinson from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Black in the post. The baseline J. And there the Magic with another bucket.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Thompson outside. To end the run, fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
The Pistons have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8 for the Pistons. Howland, he's checked in for Duren. And it's Cunningham in for Duncan Robinson.
One shot.
Thompson no good on the free throw. Orlando leading by 23. It's Black, top of the key. Pass to De Silva. Now Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Cunningham right side. There's 49 seconds left here in the third quarter. And he's good on the 3 ball.
3 points.
Jenkins got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Wagner. Wagner, a screen on Cunningham. Now Black. Screen by Batadze. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Howard's checked in for the Magic. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Green's checked in. This Pistons squad struggling. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Cunningham against Howard. Cunningham's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Cunningham. No good on that one. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Magic just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Batadze is out there with Wagner. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Black. This is out there for Orlando. Magic leading by 22. Here's Wagner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Wagner's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Magic. Pistons shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Cunningham inside. He's defended by Wagner. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Wagner outside. Pass to Black. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Jenkins. To the inside. Howard. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
One shot.
Orlando leading by 19 points. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, with his size and athleticism, it's not hard for Wagner to get up there.
Cunningham on the wing. The rebound by Bataze. Bataze's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Wagner, and it's Orlando with another.
And that's a tough basket. That speaks to how determined Wagner is close to the rim.
And here is Jenkins. Here's Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Pass to Wagner. Wagner outside. Inside. And Bataze throws it down.
Well, the playmaking ability of Wagner is special. He can cut apart defenses with his passing skills.
Here's Holland. He tries for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Wagner passes to Black. Down low. Green with the block. Now here's Jenkins. Black defending. Jenkins the pass to Stewart. Pass to Cunningham. And Detroit again with the bucket.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Check in for Detroit. Here's Wagner. Pass to Black. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pistons trail by 20. Cunningham outside. Takes it off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Here's Black. Bain looking around. Shot clock at 5. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bane's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, when Bane gets going, he can be a problem for defenses. He'll become a real force on the offensive end.
Here's Cunningham. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Desmond Bane.
At the line for the Pistons, Cade Cunningham. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for the Pistons, Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Jenkins. And so Cunningham nails both of them. Magic leading by 18. Outside, Bane. Pass to Banchero. That 3 off the mark.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Cunningham. Takes a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Cunningham's got 41.
Well, as a defense, you have to expect Cunningham to take those. He's not shy at the arc.
Black with it. Banchero outside. Wagner with a screen for Banchero. And yes, it's good. Banchero's got 31.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Now, here's Cunningham from deep. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Outside, Bane. Back to Black. Over Cunningham. Black, no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Pass to Duren. Robinson for 3. Black grabs the board.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. And here is Bane. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Wagner. Duren sets the screen for Cunningham. Nice shot from the wing. Cunningham's got 17 points here in the second half.
And the patience of Cunningham. Working in the pick and roll always seems to get to his spot.
Pass to Wagner. Back to Black. Wagner outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bane. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
These are shots Bane will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Black. Good, that's another bucket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Wagner on the wing. Good on the triple. Wagner's got 9 points in the quarter.
Look, if I'm one of his teammates, I just keep getting him the ball. He has been lights out.
Here's Cunningham. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Launches it. Detroit with the rebound. Now Thompson. Cunningham outside. Pass to Duren. Duren with the screen on Wagner. Harris outside. Cunningham for 3. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 14 rebounds.
Well, the numbers will show that Duren is one of the top offensive rebounders in the game. He is a high-motor player.
Here's Banchero. It's good from long range. Banchero's got 34.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break. Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Big time move inside. Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Making some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Anthony Black. Magic leading by 17. Now Banchero. The floater. That's tipped.
Well, Duren making his physical presence known.
Now Cunningham. Outside, Duren. Here's Cunningham. Puts up a 3. And he recovers it.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Robinson against Spain. Now Banchero. Now Carter. Stolen by Thompson. Jumps up, and he jams it in.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
And entering the final countdown, Game 4 effectively decided here, guys. This is just a tremendous accomplishment for Orlando.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
The win tonight will bring the series to dead even at 2 games apiece, just what they had hoped for before the location changes again.
Just where they want to be. I mean, they fought hard, and boy, did they look great tonight and got the job done.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Paolo Banchero.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
From deep, it misses. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Count it! That's an aggressive play and a chance for Cunningham to get 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Third team foul. Shooting for Detroit. Cade Cunningham. One shot.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Black. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Batazzi fires, and again unable to change the momentum here. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a crucial game for him, tying up the series into a piece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.